ladies and gentlemen, the moment everyone has waited for. This is where it truly is historic. The music sounds.
I know I'm sexy. I've got the look that drives the girls wild. I've got the...
Ladies and gentlemen, three-time World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion. He is also the current Texas Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Champion. He is the Heart Great Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I make them hot.
I gotta admit, I have goosebumps right now. The entire crowd here, packed at Far West Rodeo, has waited a long time for these two to get it on. Venom has challenged Shawn. The history between these two go back to the birth of the TWA. Venom was crowned first TWA champion. He held that belt for almost an entire year. Venom with a kick. Shawn Michaels does not have doctor's clearance to be in this match. He has a blown-up back. Everyone here knows his career is over. The risk to HBK is not just the ownership of the TWA. It's not the TWA title. It's the fact that he may not be able to someday throw a football with his recently born child. He does not need to be doing this. However, he feels it is his responsibility as the rightful owner, the founder of the TWA, to end this over 15 years ago. No! Shawn Michaels, driven by his fused back. There is a 6-inch bar with screws holding it together. And right now, Venom is showing no mercy. Venom has said, over 15 years ago, there was a young team called the American Force. One member left his partner behind, went on to solo stardom. No, not now! Shawn is taking an unnecessary risk here. Venom showing no mercy. The jealousy, the anger Venom has harbored all these years tonight flows forth in this bunkhouse brawl in which HBK has entered the ring for a farewell performance. Shawn may need those crutches later just to move. Shawn Michaels is taking a beating. This beating is unnecessary, Shawn. Let someone else fight your fights for you. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to prove anything to your hometown. We know you're tough. We know you were the man for years. Don't be a broken man. Shawn up and over. Now turns the table. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Lays the other crutch across Venom's back. Again, breaking it over the back of the CEO by stipulation. We all remember it was a stipulation championship match with Tiger Steel, where Tiger turned on Shawn. The stipulation was simple. Venom walks out with the belt. He gets the company. Tiger won the match, gave the belt to Venom, joined the Demons of Destiny, and Shawn lost control of the TWA. Just incredible, the incredible showdown. Wins the belt from Venom, hands it to Shawn, says it's my gift to you. Venom insists, since you're the champion, I am the #1 contender, having held it for over a year. Tonight, this war ends. 4-4 for history. First time, last time, only time. The man who wins this match gets the TWA title and control of the company. The founder, rightful owner, Shawn Michaels, in the ring against doctor's orders. There isn't a wrestling fan alive who does not know the risk he is taking by getting in the ring one last time. He has pledged to go out a winner, to go out on top. Pile driver. Lays out CEO by stipulation Venom. But let's not forget, Venom held that belt, that title, for almost a year. Shawn now limping noticeably. And Venom most definitely did not hold that title. He did not keep that title by just laying down or backing off from anyone. He has fought some of the biggest and the best that not only the TWA but other organizations would put out. They put him in the ring, he walked out the winner. And tonight, 4-4 for history. This is the match. It all boils down to this. It all began back when we started TWA Total Impact. Venom's deception. Shawn victimized by a false alarm emergency phone call sneak attack. Pearl harbored in an office left bloody was the first time we saw the conspiracy that Venom had begun. His prophecy was to remove Shawn from everything he loved in wrestling that he had left. He's finished as an active wrestler. This great WWF heavyweight champion, intercontinental champion, and tag team champion. Numerous other belts in other organizations cannot perform at the level he once did. All he's doing now is fighting for his life, his title, and his company. Venom is up and slingshotted into the ladder. Shawn up on the offense again. Lays in a big right hand. And this crowd here at Far West Rodeo, the fans of the Texas Wrestling Alliance throughout South Texas have waited a long time to see Venom on the receiving end of one huge Tex ass kicking courtesy of HBK. Simple snap mare. Shawn, now wait a minute, what are you doing? Come on. Lay off the high risk moves. Just drops the fist down on top of Venom's head. The object here is simple. Each man in this bunkhouse brawl can use anything, everything. There is no DQ. They must simply beat the other into submission till one can no longer compete. And then the pin. 1, 2, 3. We have a TWA champion. Maybe it will remain Shawn. Maybe it will become Venom. We will also then have a CEO. And you got to believe after this, if Venom walks out here the champion, Shawn Michaels is permanently retired and permanently retired from the TWA. Shawn taking a fan sign and just lays it across the head of Venom. He's got another. The fans here are still in disbelief at the amount of punishment Shawn Michaels took early in the match. Again, there's a bar. There's screws in that back. He has a fused back. And right now, Venom has a bruised ego and a bloody forehead. Shawn just continues to lay in the blows on Venom. Picks up the chair that he once occupied as color commentator and CEO of the Texas Wrestling Alliance right here at the broadcast table. Very symbolic there. Lays it across Venom's head. Venom himself is set in that chair. And both of them, at different times, has been the man calling the shots, the man in control of the Texas Wrestling Alliance. Tonight, who will walk out of here with the belt? 4-4 for history. A historic night. The fans of San Antonio, Texas, treated to one last in-ring performance from their own hometown hero, Shawn Michaels, and they are saying, lay it on. Venom says no. Shawn says, oh yeah. The crowd counting along. Shawn saying, one more for good measure. Like the crowd's going to say no to that. I saw a little of the old HBT there, the little blunt of the finger, the wrap of the wrist, and then right down on top of Venom's head. The crowd's still in disbelief over what they're witnessing. Many people felt that Shawn was not going to be in the ring, that it would never get that far, that there was something going on, that maybe someone else would represent him, that maybe he wouldn't even make it to the ring. Baseball slide into the ladder. And Venom, his love life, has definitely taken a vacation. Shawn Michaels, San Antonio's hometown hero, who gave up his active career in order to bring his hometown fans regular, top-rate professional wrestling. And the Texas Wrestling Alliance, the wild side of professional wrestling, is dedicated to this, just that. Venom, now bleeding heavily, drop crunch first on the rail. Swing, Shawn does not miss. That cookie pan has knocked Venom's cookie stupid. Shawn now with the garbage can. Is it time to put the trash in the trash? Venom's still wobbling, doesn't know where he is, what he's doing. Has just been driven over the left field fence. Forget the home run, that's a grand slam. If the Astros had that kind of firepower in the playoffs, they might be defending world champions. Shawn Michaels now just stalking after Venom. Venom crawling for his life. Shawn, the founder of WWF Degeneration X, tonight proudly sports the Degeneration X Kiss shirt. This is what Degeneration X is all about. The organization that dares to divide decent social conduct, the Texas Wrestling Alliance. The action is spilled over. And Venom catches Shawn. HBK, he cannot continue to take a beating. Venom now picks up the trash can. Again across the fused back of Shawn Michaels. And you know, somewhere, Vincent K. McMahon is cringing in agony for his once greatest superstar, who, despite doctor's orders, against friends and family encouragement, is going to end this. Said, this is the end of it tonight. I can take care of myself, handle my own fights. And Shawn Michaels, you gotta wonder if there's not a trip to a doctor's office tomorrow. Somewhere is a surgeon who's thinking he's got some more work to do. Venom now sets up a table on the stage. Shawn crawling in agony. That face is not unlike what we saw at Wrestlemania when Shawn fought Stone Cold Steve Austin. In pain, continued to give the fans what they wanted, and that was a title match, despite the fact that not only the doctors, but Vince McMahon said, you don't have to do this. Everyone involved in the Texas Wrestling Alliance said, Shawn, you don't have to do this. He felt it must happen. Venom has terrorized the TWA. And Shawn is going to assure these fans that reign of terror is finished, and he's the man to finish it. However, right now, they're on the second level. I fear for Shawn, if he was to be tossed, backdrop, hip toss, suplex, off that level, through that table, this and a lot of future football games with a kid are over. Shawn locks a Venom, hip toss, through the table, from the second level. This bunkhouse brawl, hardcore match, can't go anywhere, is going anywhere. And Venom has just been hip tossed up the second level of the stage, the 3 stages of Far West Rodeo. And the fans are telling their hero, put away Venom, take back your company, claim the title. Shawn gingerly walking down. He can't have much more left to give, just laying the boot in, the big cowboy boots on Venom's head. But also, how much more does Venom have to give? He has taken a beating. One major Tex ass kicking at the hands of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, back for one last triumphant in-ring appearance, one last shot at glory. And right now, Venom just crawling back to the ring, coming back for more. Shawn walking around, looking for something. Fans are telling him what's around, what's inside. Venom still bleeding heavily, limping, and Shawn has pulled another table out from under the ring. Sets it inside. Meanwhile, Venom, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me. Once again, Venom will reach to no levels. He will stoop to no levels. He will reach into any hook or crook method that his over 15 years experience knows, and just tosses the salt into the eyes of Shawn Michaels. Salt powder, whatever it is, it burns, it blurs the vision, and this kendo stick, the very stick that led us to Venom getting control of the company, has now opened up Shawn Michaels. And despite the beating Venom has taken, Shawn has opened up and bleeding. Both men bloodied, beaten on severely. Venom with handcuffs, just dragging. Shawn with hardly any energy. The center of gravity comes from your back. Your spinal column is your support. Shawn's back has been blown up. He cannot wrestle anymore. Against doctor's orders, he's in this match. And right now, He has been handcuffed to the rope by Venom. Shawn is at Venom's mercy. And Venom goes for the kendo stick. Shawn racked up. Oh, the taunt from Venom. Lays in one blow across the back of the head of Shawn Michaels. Down on both knees. Trying to get up. Out of reach. His range of motion severely limited by the handcuffs. And Venom is just having his way. Having his way with Shawn Michaels. This was to be his triumphant finale. This was to be where he gets rightful ownership. The title not handed to him by Just Incredible, but the ownership earned in the ring. The ownership of the belt. The company back in his own possession.
I am glad you all can witness this. A destruction of your hero. The end of a career. Because there can be only one.
4-4 for history. It's going to go down as one of those moments in infamy where the fans of Far West Rodeo, the Texas Wrestling Alliance, and the entire world of wrestling are not going to walk away happy. They are not going to walk away satisfied. They are not going to see vindication. They are not going to see the return of the company to Shawn Michaels. They see Shooter Schultz in the ring. Shooter Schultz has told Venom, I can take anyone, including you. Sets him up. T-bone suplex on and over the table. Shooter replants the table, says that's not good enough. He's going for round two. What's it going to be? Another! Just lays Venom on the table. He lays Venom on top of the table, but for what reason? He looks at Shawn and says, nah, boss, this is for you. And Shooter Schultz power bombs Venom, takes out the legs of the table, and Shooter with a key. The key that unlocks the handcuffs. Shawn Michaels is free. Venom is getting to his feet. He moves the table. Grabs Venom. Scoop. Shawn, you can barely hold the man up. The weight should be. Body slam through the table. HBK, the fans want it. You know it. Super kick. Clips the chin. 2, 3. Drives it into the jaw of Venom. And Shawn Michaels has not only survived 4-4 for history, he has regained ownership of his company, and he is rightfully the TWA Heavyweight Champion.